Robert.
Yes.
Robert Troeger.
Bob.
Bob. Bob Troeger. We are here in Linz in Austria.
Mm-hmm.
I have just played a piano concerto by Norbert Burgmüller with Eroica Berlin and Jakob Lehmann here in the beautiful Bruckner House. And you've joined us. Tell us, Bob,
Yes.
Why are you here? You're originally from the US, right?
Yes, I am indeed. I am on what I would call a mini sabbatical from the parish for which I work. And with the academic year being done, also at the university, I decided to take 2 weeks, and with the help of a dear friend, to visit Austria for the first time. And it just so happened that you were playing in the Große Saal here, and it was so exciting to be able to hear you play this concerto. I'm glad. I had come to Linz already once this week, and now coming back again to actually see the Bruckner House was very exciting.
Yeah, thank you for joining. We've just had a nice lunch here.
Absolutely.
And we've been working together on your piano skills, actually.
Yes, indeed.
So you're originally an organ player?
Yeah.
So tell us how you've come to the piano and how you found out about me.
I was actually originally a pianist. My aunt, my mother's sister, was a concert pianist who taught for many years at Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And she, of course, taught all of us to play piano, and the piano was my first love. But I also learned to play organ because we were also all church musicians as well. And it was that I decided to take up in my academic career, even though the piano remained my very first love. And so a little later in life, I decided to come back and study piano more with Aaron, because I particularly appreciate his approach to Bach, but actually to all repertoire, because there is a kind of an instantaneous vitality to what he brings to the music. And so finding him online was easy. He has made it easy to be in relationship and makes himself available to his students with great ease. And that is what I think most appreciate about him, in addition to his musicianship.
Yeah, what I admire about you in the master classes is that you're so open and you ask many questions, and you're very interested in the interpretation. You know, obviously, a lot about Bach already as an organist.
Yes.
But what would you say, what has changed for you within the weeks of and months of our collaboration? How has your approach to learning a new piece and mastering it?
Well, of course, the difference in touch between playing piano or harpsichord and playing organ are really vast, and so you can spend really a lifetime learning the different approaches with your hands. But I suppose that as I have gotten older, there is still piano repertoire that I would really love to learn, and some of it is a bit beyond me now because of my age and other issues with my hands, if you want to call it that. But I think what has been exciting for me is the way in which you have helped me to redesign my approach to the keyboard and to get rid of some of my bad habits that over the years have accumulated just because I have done a lot of playing.
If you could just summarize quickly for those who don't know you're playing, what were your bad habits, or which was the worst bad habit you've had, and how do you feel when you play the piano right now?
Yes, certainly. I think keeping my hands and fingers closer to the keyboard and in contact with the keyboard much more consistently is probably the main thing that I have learned from you. Also, relaxation and the ability, the exercises that you have given, which are not ones that I had been familiar with prior to this. I would say those two things mainly are what have helped me a lot.
Thank you, Bob. So thank you for joining me.
And thank you for a wonderful performance today.
Thank you so much. Just one thing, maybe you have an advice for some musicians who don't play the piano as a first instrument. How do you think they should approach the piano as a second instrument? Because that might be a little bit different to approaching it as your main passion, hobby, or your profession.
I think the main thing would be to find an excellent, passionate teacher.
Oh, thank you.
who is going to be the one that cheers you on, helps to correct your problems, address the problems that you might have, and to correct them with a kind of a pastoral sensitivity, and thereby also being excited to play better and better all the time. And I think you build on the building blocks slowly, and once you have had certain successes, you will then have more.
Thank you. I'm very proud of you, how you have mastered those partita.
Thank you. It's a delight to work
Partita Bach pieces, how you've mastered the Bach pieces, partita and others, and also other repertoire, Schumann. So looking forward to working with you again, and see you soon.
Yes.
Thank you guys for watching. If you also want to learn how you can master your piano pieces with ease, like Bob did, doesn't matter if it's your first instrument or second instrument, then apply for a free strategy session with me. All you have to do is you have to go to my website, aaronpilson.com/academy, fill out the form, and we'll be in touch with you very soon about your strategy session. See you.